no place to go. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
What is up, Asha gang, and welcome back to the one and only Asha Everything channel. Hope you guys have been enjoying Vlogmas thus far. I have been trying so hard to just stay consistent and get you guys the videos that you need. I know over the weekend that vlog was not long at all, so I do apologize, but we gonna do what we can, y'all. Y'all know I work a full-time job, and YouTube is my side. Boo, my side. So I do what I can, but I wanted to come and talk to y'all really quickly while I am on my lunch break. So you guys may hear my teams buzzing in a minute, but y'all know, we know. So this came up last night. So y'all know my girlfriend Iman. And I actually got some surprises for y'all. Matter of fact, let me tell you guys that really quickly before we jump into this discussion. I am going to have special guests come. Yes, this month of December, we're going to have special guests come on the Asha Everything channel. A few of you guys have mentioned what it should be called. I can't remember what you guys said, but I'm gonna have to go back in some of the comments and see what you guys wrote. But nonetheless, we're gonna have some special guests coming soon. So it's not just gonna be me talking to you guys. All of Vlogmas is going to be a plethora of people. I'm gonna have people come and talk about, you know what, y'all will find out. I just want y'all to be like, oh my God, and surprised when it happens. So stay tuned for that. And don't mind me, I was eating earlier, so just in case y'all like, girl, what is going on? Yeah, so boom, back to the topic of discussion. Oh Lord, so me and Iman was talking about this last night. Y'all know Iman is one of my closest, if not my best friend. So we were talking last night, right? And she was reading a meme, and the meme said something like, why do women, I can't remember if it said women or black women, but it said something on the lines of like, oh, we won't even look a man way if he ain't got no money or he ain't got nothing going on. Basically saying like women look for men who, you know, have money, and that's like the most important thing. And basically that's not right. Like the meme basically said like that's messed up, and watch out for these kind of women that are looking for men that got stuff going on. And I'm gonna be honest, y'all, it really read me the wrong way. I did not appreciate it. And this is why we finna jump right into what I gotta say. So this is how I feel. Why has society made it to where black women, and I'm speaking from black women because I don't, and if you're white or Hispanic or any other race other than black, please chime in the comments because we need to know. I feel like other races don't have these discussions. I'm gonna keep it a book. I think it's only the black community that are having these kind of conversations. I feel like other races, the men know that they should be providing. The men know that they should have XYZ before they're looking for a wife. The men know that they have to come with a certain kind of standard to be trying to talk to any woman, no matter what the woman got going on. I feel like other races be knowing that. And I feel like I find it very often only in the black community do we talk about like what women should and shouldn't be doing and what women should be looking for. And I don't like that, me personally, because I feel like, why do black women have to settle? Like, why do black women have to go half and half? Why do we have to, you know, have something? Why do we have to bring stuff to the table? Why y'all not requiring these other people to have stuff brought to the table? Why y'all not saying this other person gotta have all these accolades and have all this stuff on it? Like, why is it just black women that feel like we gotta have all these things? Make it make sense. Let me just double check and verify my stuff. So, yeah, so with that said, it just bothered me because I see this so much, y'all. I see it so much. Us black women, we going to college, we starting these businesses, you know, we learning how to cook and clean. And don't get me wrong, some of y'all probably like, well, some of those things women should know how to do. And I get that. But back in the day where majority of women were domestic, meaning like they typically didn't have like jobs in corporate or become entrepreneurs, things of that sort. Like a lot of women in the past, and this is even, you know, white women or indifferent included, like most of our jobs were in the home, like cooking, cleaning, preparing things for other people, especially black women. You know, our ancestors raised everybody. Like we raised other people's children. We took care of other people's households. Like really, I can go on and on and on about where we have come from. So when people say, oh, a woman should know how to cook, a woman should know how to clean. Yes, we should. But at the end of the day, all of that stems from, that was our role. Like that's what we had to do. That was that was our place that men put on us. Like, hey, women should be doing this. Y'all should be watching them kids, cleaning, cooking, and doing housework, not necessarily having a business or owning anything or just having a job that did not require you to clean. Like, let's keep it a buck. So with that being said, yes, again, those things can be a given. Do I think in 2021 it should be required that a woman know how to clean and cook and hold up a household? No, I don't. Let me tell you why I feel like that. I feel like that because, and correct me if I'm wrong, I see our demographic, as in black African American women, we are excelling. We're starting businesses. We're graduating from college. We are at the top of some of the most major companies in the world. Like we are doing the damn thing. So with that being said, when I hear this talk about what a woman should be, what a woman should be doing, what a woman should know how to do, y'all be losing me. Y'all be losing me because at the end of the day, okay, now that women have reached all these accolades, it's like even with the men, okay, y'all, again, a lot of men don't want to provide. A lot of men, like, we need to be going 50-50. You and me both got money. We both bringing something to the table, okay? And let's say that's fine. Let's say we'll go with that. We'll run with that. So then I also feel like a man should be cooking. A man should know how to clean. A man should, when just like I'm coming home from work at 6:37 every day, because not only am I getting off at 5, but I got to run and pick up stuff for the house because you want me to cook tonight, right? And then I'm getting home at 6:37. You want me to start cooking and maybe tidy up. You need to be having the same energy. We working the same amount of hours. So it's just like, again, and ladies, again, everybody's going to see this differently. Some women love to take on that superwoman role. Some women bathe in it like, oh, I have a full-time job and I'm taking care of the kids and I'm cooking, I'm cleaning. I do everything. My husband just get to come home and lay down, get on the video game, do what he do. I'm superwoman and I applaud you, and I'm not even being shady, sis. Like, you got it. You better go, girl. But me personally, I tell any guy I'm dating, like, look, I'm gonna do what I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring something to the table, but we're going. If you not coming at me with that energy, like, oh, you ain't got to work, or I'm gonna help you start a business, I'm gonna help you do it. If that's not your energy, we would definitely be doing this 50-50. You're going to be watching them kids the same amount of time I'm watching the kids. You're going to be cooking. You're going to be cleaning. We both going to share those responsibilities, because at the end of the day, if I still have to work and grind it out and do what I have to do in order to help uphold our household, which again will be something that I signed up for, you also need to sign up for helping me. This is going to be 50-50. This is not going to be me at home all day cooking, cleaning, and you out with your homeboys all late at night. Like, that's what I be saying by, like, why are we the ones settling? Why are we as black women settling? So as you guys know, I work in corporate. So I have a lot of different kind of friends from, you know, just all different ethnicities, all different backgrounds. And one person in particular, like I love her to death. I'm not gonna say her name because again, let's hear me out. She is a white woman. She is in her 50s. And we have literally, she has completely changed my perspective of how I see the Caucasian race. And in a very good way, not even in a bad, like she has opened my eyes to so many different things. And with that being said, some of the conversations her and I have, she literally has just told me like, hey, like when they come into, the white men come, they come with that heat. Like she doesn't have to work. She's choosing to work. She wants to work because she gets bored at home, if that makes sense. And it's just her dynamic is so interesting to me because it just makes me say, okay, like and again, y'all, this is a real person. This is my real coworker. Like their race is taught that, hey, you provide and you do what you do. Now, on the flip side, I know y'all are like, well, black people face adversity. They don't be trying to give us nothing, this and that, this and that. And I hear y'all. I do. And in some cases, absolutely, we get the shortest end of the stick. But what I will say is, I have seen so many people, and I don't know if this is because I live in Atlanta, and Atlanta is the mecca of black excellence. But what I can say is a lot of my peers are up there, meaning like they are doing the damn thing, whether they starting their own business, they work in corporate America, they work in freelancing. Everybody is doing something. And I'm not going to say that, all I'm going to say is the opportunities are there. They may not be to the magnitude, of course, we still aren't getting equal pay. We still aren't getting the same opportunities as our counterparts, but at the same time, the opportunities are there. I'm sorry, I'm not going back and forth with nobody in the comments about that. The opportunities are there. You just have to set your mind on it and achieve and go hard and get that. Because I could have had that mindset, like, oh, I'm a black girl and I'm from the country and I could have stayed where I was. You know what I'm saying? And I kept going to where I am. I kept going. And I just feel like if you stick in that mindset, then yeah, you're going to be where you at. But if you have the mindset that you can have more and achieve more, you will have more. So, not to get off topic, but I just wanted to just say that. So to say the least, my coworker has just made me realize, why are we black women? Why are we I just see so many times men are so mad that women are where the money reside. Women got their hand out. They hate the city girls. They hate that message that the city girls send. And a lot of people are not going to agree with the city girls or Meg Thee Stallion or sometimes a Cardi B. I'm just calling out people who, in my opinion, have vouched so hard for women just getting to it. Like, hey, you need to be paying this and that. I need to be having my hand out. You need to be here. Those women definitely identify with that way of thinking. And I see so many women snoot their nose up oh, she's saying that I should be compensated for what I give to a man. And I feel like a man should, it's just, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I be cringing. The reason why I be cringing is because, like I said earlier, other races be having that energy. They might not be saying it so derogatory like us and put middle fingers up and twerk. They may not be, well, hell, they probably doing that too. They may not be as loud about it as we are, but at the end of the day, believe me, them white women is oh, what can you do? If you can't do this and that, what we talking about? They are having that energy, y'all. I fear they're having that energy, and I hate that us women, us black women, my queens, we all being meek and mild behind it, oh, well, I have my lawyer's degree and I have this and I can afford what because I'm gonna be honest, and y'all have heard me on this channel in this regard, I be having the same energy. I be feeling for years, I felt oh, I need to have this and that and the third to be more presentable for a man. I want a man to say, oh, my girl got her master's. She working corporate. She be looking good. She got da-da-da-da. For so many years, I was oh, I need to be this person and have these accolades for the top tier guy to come get me. Yes, I was thinking like that. But I'm going to be honest, over the last year or so, my mindset is look, I'm the prize. Us as women, we are the prize. And at the end of the day, if a man wants me, you need to show me that you can stand up and show out for me. I guess I'm cool and I'm gonna have your back. I'm gonna do what I need to do. You gonna feel like you won with me. But as far as me feeling like, oh, I need to only love a man for all these other things, and I don't need to put like finances and him being a provider first. We are the only people who think like that. They have literally ruined us. They have trained us. And guys, this goes back like so far to like buck breaking. Like, look, if you guys have never heard of buck breaking, look that up. It's like back in the day where the slave masters would take the biggest, strongest, just the guy on the planet, on the plantation that looked like he just could do anything. He was just so powerful. They would take the strongest buck and they would break him in front of all the other slaves so that they can always have this thought process in their mind. Like, it don't matter how far, how big you get, you're still nothing. Like, we are so, the black human race is so rooted in just like suppressed, it's a word I'm looking for, like for us to just be like muted and like nothing and small and suppression and just depression, all those words, like this stems from years. And I just feel like even in 2021, again, black women are feeling like, oh, I like as though we can't have somebody who taking care, as though we can't, it's just like we asking for too much. Like, that's how some black men are looking at us, like, oh, y'all always complaining, y'all asking for stuff, y'all got that hand out, but so do these other races. I'm sure even in Hispanic races, I'm almost 100% sure they taking care of their women and they provide, and they not confused or asking like, why you asking for this, or why you, like, I don't know, y'all. Like, it bothered me. It bothered me because I felt like, again, why is our, and I say our race because I'm black, so it could be happening in other races. I ain't gonna, but I, like, again, my coworker, who again is a white woman, she said they don't have those conversations. It's just not, it just doesn't happen. And like I said earlier in the video, it could be because they get those opportunities. They don't have to work as hard. They can just show up and they're gonna get the job. It very much could be, but all I'm saying is, we as black women have to stop minimizing ourselves to make ourselves seem like, oh, okay, okay, you so much. Okay, sorry, y'all. Y'all know I gotta keep it cute and make sure, you know, I'm doing my job. But yeah, like, it just seems like we're always minimizing ourselves and always just like, oh, I need to love somebody for love. And it's just even our black men. Okay, I'm gonna get on y'all just a little bit. It's like, stop doing that to us. Stop making us feel like we just have to like sit back and take whatever you guys give, and we can't be boisterous and things. Like, it's just kind of crazy to me, like, that y'all, some of y'all, and not all of y'all, go out and get these other women, other type of races, and y'all know to come with that pressure, y'all know to come with the heat, y'all know to come with that standard. But then when it come to us, we asking for too much. Or, what you got? What you bringing to the table? I'm so tired of us saying stuff like, I am the table. You gonna eat good over here, and that's fine. I'm so proud of my black queens. I'm so glad that we done put our leg up and we standing firm. Like, that's a beautiful thing. So I'm not dispelling it. I'm not like trying to tear that down. All I'm saying is, we have to understand that we can ask too. We deserve to be able to be with men or want men or desire men that can provide. We can do that. We can do that. And we need to stop settling and feeling like, oh, I got all this going on and I'm this and that and I can afford this and this and that. That's, you go, girl. Like I said, I'm one of them ones too. Sis, we go sis. But at the end of the day, to go back and then say, well, I don't need a man for money. I don't need a man to do anything for me. I don't need, it's like we digging, this us, we shoveling and digging that hole deeper and deeper to where like nobody else is having to have those conversations is all I'm saying. Like, I literally don't see it in no other race where they having those kind of conversations, just ours. And the next thing I want to say too is, my black queens and kings, we have to remove looks also from the table. Like, I see so many times where, like, when the older you get, and this is even something I have realized for myself, the older I got, the more things like looks stopped to matter to me. And I know some of my women might be like, girl, why is you quoting that man? But I just have to keep it a buck. I did see one of Kevin Samuel's videos one day, and he even talked about this as well. Like, it's only us black people that's thinking about what somebody look like, how tall they are, what skin complexion. Like, y'all. And it's like, again, back to what I said earlier, this is years and years of oppression, of people telling us if you're light skinned, you in the house, you're better, you get more opportunities. If you're dark skinned, you on the field. Like, that's where all this stuff is stemming from. So I would never judge us. I would never look to the side, look to the right. I would never look at us like as though we are just so don't have it together or anything like that, because I know where all that stuff stems from. Even with gold chains and us being flashy, y'all know that stems from Africa. Like, that's what, like, and this off topic real quick, but like other races like to say, oh, we flashy, or we even deem this as ourselves, like, oh, they just be putting on whatever, but us, we gotta have on this and that and that. That's in our blood. That's where we come from. That's where we come from. Like, the gold, the hairstyles, stepping in a room, everybody, like, that is, if you take your time and just look through history, we always was putting that shit on. Queen Nefertiti, like, don't get me started, y'all. Don't get me started. But all I'm saying is, we have to stop being so hard on ourselves and making ourselves feel like we just don't deserve, because, oh, we need to work hard and we need to be able to go 50-50. It's not even about that. You can go 50-50, but it's just like, we need to stop telling ourselves, or having men tell us rather, like, oh, that's why nobody want to deal with y'all, because y'all worried about how much somebody got and what they can do for y'all. No. Again, everybody, you can have whoever you want, however you want it to be. We can, don't put such a huge thing on the ass. It's about, at the end of the day, like, we need to stop having those conversations, period. The conversation needs to end. Like, what's up, y'all? I'm back. So I had to run out really quickly because Uber Eats was blowing me up. But make a long story short, I just want to end the video on a positive note, because I'm actually not sure the last thing that I was just saying. So I apologize if you was feeling me and then it abruptly just went crazy and y'all don't know. But nonetheless, all I want to say is, my black queens, stop settling. Stop saying, oh, I gotta have this, that, and the third. Go for what you want. If you don't mind going half and half, that's fine. Get you a half and half king. It's plenty of them out here, I fear. It's a plenty. But if you want somebody who is a provider, we deserve that. Believe me, these other women are making demands and they are doing checks and balances, okay? So we can get whatever we want, okay? We don't have to do the most. They don't be doing the most. Keep it a buck. So why we gotta have all these accolades and make all this money and have this stuff going on? Girl, what? No. Do what works best for you at the end of the day. And then my black kings, I'm gonna tell you guys, I mean this from the bottom of my heart, we love y'all and we prefer y'all. Let me say that again. We love y'all and we prefer y'all. We want y'all. We just want y'all to want us back. Stop making all these stipulations that black women have to have in order for y'all to want us. Stop doing that. Because at the end of the day, it's just like, yes, we want y'all to provide. We do. We want you guys to do that. We do. And that looks different for every woman, but what I will say is, you should want to do that. As a man, like, if God blesses me with a son on everything I love, I'm going to teach him to be a provider. Now, providing for every woman or any kind of woman, no. But for the woman that he is pursuing, the woman that he is chasing behind, you need to come and you need to be stepping behind her. Yes, I will definitely teach my son that if God bless me with one. So all I'm saying is, like, stop having all these standards that you need for a black woman to come with in order to be in your life. But then if you're dating these other women, have the same energy. That's more so than anything. All I request is to have the same energy. And we as people have to understand, like, we still, again, we are years behind. Let's keep it a buck. We're progressing every day as a community, but at the end of the day, like, we still are playing catch up. So let's try not to be judgmental and try not to be so hard on the way that we think, whether that comes to the things we spend our time, money on, everything of that sort. Like, we are still catching up. So that's all I want to say. We'll dive deeper. We're gonna dive a lot deeper as the days come. So I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, this little mini sit down with me, and more to come, guys. And I will see you guys in the next video.